Okay, so I am gonna start this right now. Okay, so if Ginormous Noob wins this tournament, the open tournament would end, and Ginormous Noob is gonna be the champion of the open tournament. Remember again, guys, this is just the beginning of the real tournament. 8 people from the open tournament are gonna qualify to the invite tournament, and what that means is it's gonna be a 32-man bracket. 24 was invited, and 8 people from the open make it. Now, the brackets are already posted up, so you guys can all look at it. But it's going to be very, very interesting. I'm hoping this match ends right now so I can go take a break. I've been doing commentary since, I don't even know. How long has this been, Messiah?
9 p.m. to now, so like almost 3 hours.
Yeah, not
2.5.
Yeah, 2.5 hours. Someone that hates commentary did it for 2.5 hours. So I'm hoping this match ends so I can go take a break. I'll be so happy. Okay, so we do have Malphite versus Pantheon. And if I was Malphite, I would be starting with the cloth armor, 5 health pots. Let's go. Come on, don't mash me. Oh, Dawn's ring is standard, I guess. Yeah, that's actually fine. I mean, it's just honest opinion. If he had enough mana regen runes to secure it, it would have been fine. But his passive is going to be able to hold off damage from spears, so it shouldn't be that bad. I don't know what Ginormous is going to do. He might start with Boots 3 pots, but he might start with Magic Resist. He's probably going to start with Null, Magic Mantle, and 3 pots. That's what I'm guessing. I'm guessing Null, Magic Mantle, 3 pots. Let's see what he gets. I'm not sure.
Just so you know, Ginormous Noob decided to open with a Mantle and 3 health pots.
And I was right. Yes, and I was right. So, very smart play on Ginormous Noob's part. He understands that Malphite, Doran's ring, very high mana regen, with shard spam. And Pantheon's like, okay, I'm gonna counter your spells by getting Null Magic Mantle. So very smart on Ginormous Noob's part. And he's been the only player that's actually been countering his opponent's items thus far in this tournament. So, props to Ginormous Noob for being a very solid one-on-one player and understanding the game much more than the other players. But let's just see. It's my guess that Ginormous Noob will win this game, but I do not know. So, good luck to them both. And yet again, it's very good to make top 2 out of 512 players, so both these players must be very good. Anyways, okay, so Ginormous Noob's play style should be he should try to auto attack as much as possible and get the creep, so he does have that block up, so Malphite cannot do any physical damage to him, but only magical. And he can play pretty aggressive when he does have that Aegis block up because he can tank attack and hit Malphite, and Malphite has to hit him once before doing any damage. So, as you can notice, he's going to make great use of this Aegis of protection. He's going to be like, okay, Malphite, you're not going to be able to walk up to me and hit me this entire time. And so it's basically going to be a contest of spamming Spear Shot versus spamming Shard. But Ginormous Noob does have Magic Resist, 63 Magic Resist. And Don't Mash Me has a bunch of mana regen, so it's like I spam a lot of shards. Your shard does half damage to me, so it's like casting 2 shards. So it comes out to be even, I guess. I don't really know the numbers, and I'm not a math whiz, so I can't really do it in my head. But let me look at the reduction work. So it's 39% reduction and 28% reduction. So with all this magic resist, he only got 10% less damage on a shard. So I don't know if it's worth it or not, because getting that extra extra 30 magic resist only gave 10% reduced damage on magic damage. And 10% of a shard is nothing. So he's like, okay, I'm gonna cast a shard. So he bought an item to counter 10% damage, whereas he can spam another shard every, wait, how much mana does the shard cost? 80 mana? So, like, 5 times 10, 50 seconds.
I just want to point out that
anyways,
during this whole time, Ginormous Noob actually TP'd back to base and he was walking back to the base.
Okay, so that was really smart on this part. He pushed the wave, as the side said. He pushed it to the tower and went back in time to get EXP. Now he came back with a boot advantage. So with all the 1v1s, there has been already, I think this is the 8th round of the tournament because there's been 512 people. So with the 8 rounds of the tournament, he's actually been pretty innovative and pretty smart about his timing to go back to base. If you notice how Ginormous Noob actually times to go back to base at the correct time and takes advantage of his limits. So, wow, he just took immense damage right there. That was a ton of damage. Anyways, going back to base right there, he really didn't lose much creeps at all. He didn't lose much EXP. He has the pod advantage, the boot advantage. He has a chance to kill Don't Mash Me, but 900 HP is so much with that passive. I just don't know if he can do any damage at all. And it just looks like Don't Mash Me has the superior champion pick because Malphite's really strong. He has so much armor. He's very tanky, and he has that ground slam that makes champions hit up 50% or something ridiculous. So I can't imagine Ginormous Noob just walking up to Mash Me and be like, I'm gonna kill you. So I don't know how this match is gonna end because it seems like the trends so far with Pantheon's players are they're aiming to just kill the tower. But Ginormous Noob's play style is to kill the champion. But I just don't know how he's gonna kill Malphite. I mean, he's got a ding 6 soon. He should be careful now. If his Malphite ding 6, it's gonna be pretty dangerous for Ginormous Noob. So he needs to understand when he's gonna ding. He's probably gonna go back to base right now though, because his wave is pushing, and it's a perfect chance to go back to base. Okay, so Don't Mash Me's gonna ding 6 anytime now. He needs to be very careful. He's gonna ding 6 very soon now. Ginormous Noob should back. Okay, he can actually kill him right now. Wow, he didn't go for the kill? I definitely would have gone for the kill right there on Don't Mash Me. I mean, I guess he didn't have enough mana because he does Unstoppable Force. He has 70 mana, he can't really shard him, so never mind, that was actually wrong on my part. He couldn't have killed him. So that was a bad call on my part, but Ginormous Noob is definitely standing around to try to get level 6 right there. But he noticed that he couldn't get level 6 because of the level 6 that Malphite got first. So he's like, okay, that's too dangerous, I'm gonna back now. And what he did was very smart because if Malphite if he waited a couple more seconds, Malphite would have had enough mana for shard. He would have done the ultimate shard combo and put Ginormous Noob down very low. Okay, so let's look at the CS now. The CS is 26 to 30. Ginormous Noob has been back to base 2 times now. So Ginormous Noob has more CS than Malphite, and he's been back to base 2 times. So Ginormous Noob has done a very, very, very good job on timing to when to go back. So that's a great advice for you guys. Watch this video. Notice how his timing to go back is, because that's what it is in a 5v5 normal game too. Timing is key to go back to base. You don't want to go back to base and lose a bunch of EXP. You don't want to go back to the base to lose a bunch of creeps either. And he has more CS than Malphite, and Malphite hasn't been back to base once. So Ginormous Noob has been doing a really great job, but at the same time, Don't Mash Me has been doing a very bad job. And I just don't see Ginormous Noob killing him. He's hitting him for like no damage at all. I mean, in my opinion, what's going to win this match is just the tower. Okay, so he's down 400 or 300 HP. This tower is down 40 HP. So what this means is I think Ginormous Noob is just going to slowly outpush him by using teleport and his ultimate. But Don't Mash Me hasn't been back to base once, and he has his teleport up. I just don't think it's very smart for him to play like that, because now, since he hasn't used teleport once, and once he uses his teleport, he's put in danger because Ginormous Noob has 2 teleports. If he actually used it 300 seconds ago, 5 minutes ago, or whatever, he would have had teleport up again with items to lane. Now if he goes back to base, he's gonna teleport back, and he's gonna fight Ginormous Noob, which has 2 teleports. If Don't Mash Me does not pick up multiple health pots this time, he might be at risk of losing his tower in the long run. He has to be very smart with his item play right now. Okay, so he's buying a bunch of health pots, which is very smart on his part. Very, very smart. He bought a chain vest, so that's very. Oh, and he might pick up a kill. That was perfect timing. Is he gonna ult? I think Ginormous Noob is gonna lose this game. That was mainly Ginormous Noob's fault for being uncareful. That was very uneventful. I mean, that was just Ginormous Noob's fault for losing. He did not notice the teleport on Malphite. He did not expect him to teleport, and it was very obvious that Malphite was going to teleport back. That wasn't outplayed. That was just common sense that Ginormous Noob should have backed. Anyways, we're going to go on to the last match. Each round is 1-1, so it's 1-1 now, and